Good afternoon. This is Lance Bryce with Thrive Mortgage. Today is Thursday, the 8th of June. I hope you're doing well. Appreciate the well wishes regarding my dad's surgery this last week. Of course, we didn't get to a call this last week. Dad's doing much better post-surgery. The surgery went well, so appreciate the well wishes regarding his broken hip. So in any event, on to the news. We are seeing interest rates in the Mortgage News Daily poll 6.90 nationally today. That's exactly where we were day before yesterday. We were 6.85 last Thursday, 6.65 30 days ago. So we've seen interest rates pretty flat, if not trending a bit higher. And here's what's moved the market, y'all. We were hoping, frankly, for more interest rate relief after we got a debt ceiling deal. As we mentioned on our last call, the chances of us going into default as a country were really never in question. Y'all, this is very much a legislative, political obstacle that had to be overcome. It was not one of us not being able to pay our debts. So the response to this is fairly muted because it was expected. We didn't see a huge response, in part because the amount of the extension that was granted, nearly $4 trillion in extension, taking us past the next election. The markets did not like that. Remember that in order to pay for all of that debt, you've got to issue bonds. When you put a lot of bonds in supply, more than was anticipated going into the debt relief debate, that additional supply pushes prices down. Yields move inverse to the price. Those yields are our rates. So the bond market did not care for the way in which the debt ceiling was resolved. In any event, it's no longer an issue. We've moved past it. Now we're looking on to other things, such as, are there other slowing factors working in the economy? Well, Europe today has indicated that revisions to their Q1 GDP are negative 1%. Q2 GDP is about to release, and that is broadly expected to be negative as well, and that will officially place Europe in a recession. Y'all, there's a lot of indicators that suggest we are headed in exactly the same direction, or we're already there. That will actually work to the benefit of interest rates because it obviously puts the Fed on pause, or makes a pause more likely. Remember, we have Consumer Price Index next week on the 13th. That's Tuesday. That's going to carry a lot of weight for the markets. It's going to be interesting to see how that comes out. It's going to be interesting to see if we start seeing that shelter cost component of the CPI starting to reflect the moderation that we know is there in the marketplace. So frankly, looking for a good number in CPI that may bring interest rates down. Lastly, jobless claims on Friday of last week came in much higher than expected. Job creation rather came in much higher than expected with the non-farm payroll report. But here's the thing with that non-farm payroll report. It's based on two separate surveys. One of those by the Bureau of Labor Statistics, which showed 439,000 new jobs created, much stronger than expected. And the household survey, which literally surveys households with a tracking poll showing 313,000 jobs lost. Can't recall the last time we had a non-farm payroll report that came in with such differing reads on the economy. When you look at jobless claims, however, they are showing a slowing. The last several months have shown jobless claims inching higher, and today's release of jobless claims is the highest in 20 months. So that is lending more support, frankly, to the household survey portion of that non-farm payroll report, and it's going to take some of the strength out of that headline number. It's one of the reasons that you're seeing rates largely flat over the last 2 weeks. The market is sitting back, waiting for this read on CPI next week, waiting for further jobs numbers, waiting for a read on Q2 GDP for us to see if we are, in fact, in a recession. And of course, all eyes will be on the Fed after that to see what they're going to do at their next session. I'm in the minority, y'all. I'm fully expecting the Fed. They communicated a pause after their last hike. Chairman Powell, if he has done nothing else, it has been that he has met market expectations around the release of the minutes of their prior meetings. He knows how the verbiage in those minutes conveys to the marketplace what they're going to do at their next meeting. They strongly suggested a pause at their next meeting. I don't think he's going to change that, even though the bond market is priced in a better than 80% likelihood of another quarter point hike at the next Fed meeting. I frankly don't think we're going to see it. I think the Fed's going to pause. I think they may use these jobless numbers as a reason for that. We may see some rate relief if that in fact is the case. In any event, I hope this is helpful for you and for your clients. As always, you can reach me, and all of my numbers are on the screen. We are honored by your referrals. We do this, y'all, in order to impress on you that we're going to work hard for your clients to secure the best possible pricing that we can for their loan, the best possible product available. We do the same research here on loan products and every loan scenario that we do in sharing market details with you. And that is to your client's benefit. Hopefully it will help to earn your business, and we are honored by your referrals. So in any event, have a blessed day. We will talk to you next week.